My name is Wilber Asiimwe, and I'll be presenting about leadership. Um, this is specifically how I would define leadership. Leadership is a process whereby an individual influences a group of individuals to achieve a common goal. It is a process and not a trait, and it is built on influence, the ability for someone to influence a certain group of persons. It happens in a group as well. It exists in relation to followers. It is inherently relational and it's a two-directional frequency. So aimed at a common goal as well. So this is a scenario, a leadership success. I would term it because this is a scenario that really happened at my daily job. So it I termed it the convene internal review, and the situation was as both the founder and CEO of InSync and the operations quote at sometimes the general manager at Convene Boutique Hotel. I noticed operations drifting. Monitoring was inconsistent, marketing was informal, and I was spread too thin across both roles and either the attention it needed. So the action. So rather than raising vague concerns, I prepared a frank internal review for our recurring owner meeting, naming for specific gaps, inconsistent management monitoring, absent marketing strategy, insufficient dedicated leadership time, and a stalled renovation project, and ranked the renovation project as our highest impact opportunity. So the result and learning was bringing data and a prioritized plan, not just a list of problems, turned an uncomfortable conversation into aligned action. I learned that leadership often means being the one willing to name what isn't working, backed by a clear path forward, rather than waiting for consensus to form on its own. Um, these are the leadership styles and why identifying yours matters. Um, this is actually Lewin's three styles. We've got the autocratic, the democratic, and the laissez-faire. And the autocratic basically involves leadership decides alone. Democratic, team is consulted, and laissez-faire, team self-directs. We have Glowman six styles: visionary, coaching, affiliative, democratic, pursuing, and commanding. Why identify your style? Self awareness of your default style reveals your blind spots and lets you flex deliberately to fit the situation rather than defaulting to the same approach regardless of context. Uh, so, this is the scenario. Beavery, HRA that microfinance she practices a democratic leadership style. Over 2 years, employee attrition reached 70%. Uh, Raising operating costs and damaging morale among remaining staff. Adoptive situation blend, layer in commanding, pace setting elements for urgent decisions, pay bands, while keeping democratic input for culture and processes. So, consensus seeking no longer delays time sensitive HR fixes. Build strategic retention systems. Introduce stay interviews, transparent career path, and market benchmarked compensation reviews, turning informal listening into a data driven system that catches flight risk before resignation. The style linked disadvantage. Democratic leadership is inconsistently slower and less immediately rather than more directive styles, since decisions wait on group input that may lag urgent fixes, pay workload, role clarity while competitors move fast. And these are my references.